Telepsychology is the provision of psychological services through video, conferencing, or telephone. Telepsychology services can be really beneficial for people who might need more flexibility in terms of scheduling or really have difficulty accessing care. Receiving psychological services through telehealth can be extremely helpful in reducing the overall time commitment that some people need to have in order to attend sessions. So it can reduce the amount of time commuting, for example, to and from a physical office location. It can provide flexible scheduling because it provides more options for both the provider and the client in terms of being able to schedule sessions outside of normal business hours or even throughout the day. Some clients might find that they have time in the middle of the day during their lunch break to take a session, or potentially in the evenings or early morning times before or after work. Telepsychology can also be really helpful for clients who tend to travel a lot, or potentially they might experience some changes in their schedule over time. And it can also lead to greater treatment adherence. If you have services that are more accessible and can be scheduled around your own busy schedule, then clients are more likely to be able to attend sessions. So the important thing to note is that telepsychology might not necessarily be for everybody. For example, certain types of treatments or assessments may not necessarily make sense to do remotely. Certain clients might just not feel comfortable with the technology required to have online sessions or sessions over the phone. And another important thing to consider from our client's perspective is to think about whether or not we have a quiet private space really to talk about all the things that we'd like to discuss during a typical course of psychotherapy. And very important thing to do when considering telepsychology and working with somebody remotely is to discuss the risks and benefits prior to working with your practitioner. So it's important to really think about emergency and planning. Who can the provider call if you are in an emergency during a session? What do we do about technical difficulties? How do we overcome them? So it's really important to think about the experience that your provider has in providing telehealth services, especially if you're thinking about engaging in telehealth or telepsychology in the long term. If you or a loved one is interested in psychotherapy services, please feel free to call us, email us, or visit our website to learn more.